vciso-au Cyberwatch, 27th December 2025, Strategic Cybersecurity Intelligence Brief powered by vciso-au. Stay informed, stay prepared, stay secure. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable. By Yes1th Bodida DW Report, ANZ, None Australia CSA Tax and Advisory, Financial Services, Accounting and Tax, News from Deep Web, Dark Daily Web, United States, CSA Tax and Advisory, CSA Tax and Advisory, CSA, a licensed accounting firm based in Haverhill, Massachusetts, has allegedly been compromised by the Lynx ransomware group. The firm, which has over 75 years of experience, specializes in personal financial planning, estate planning, and tax services for business owners and executives. On December 26, 2025, the Lynx Group added the firm to its data leak site, claiming to have exfiltrated sensitive internal and client records. Plastic hit by Chaos ransomware. 150 GB of data allegedly leaked. The Chaos ransomware group claims to have breached vciso SRL, a prominent Italian manufacturer and trader of high-quality plastic compounds. Based in Italy and serving markets across Europe, the company specializes in the production of polyolefin-based compounds and regenerated plastic resins used in various industrial sectors, including automotive and construction. The threat actors recently listed the company on their dark web leak site, suggesting that negotiations may have stalled or that the group has moved directly to the extortion phase. According to the actor, the allegedly compromised data includes a total volume of 150 GB. Neighborly data breach, 150 GB of user data and messages put for sale. Neighborly, New Zealand's largest private, address-verified online social network for connecting with local communities, has allegedly been compromised. A threat actor has listed a massive database allegedly belonging to the platform for sale on a cybercrime marketplace. The breach reportedly involves a significant volume of records, with the actor claiming to possess over 213 million lines of data totaling 150 GB. According to the actor and the sample data provided, the compromised information is extensive and appears to cover both user profile details and platform interactions. 1. Trust Wallet Chrome extension hacked, users reporting millions in losses. More than $7 million was drained from Trust Wallet users following a security breach affecting the Chrome browser extension version 2.68.0, released on December 24, 2025. The incident was first flagged by blockchain investigator ZachXBT, who observed a spike in unauthorized outflows shortly after users interacted with the extension. Reports surfaced on Christmas Eve, with victims sharing screenshots of emptied wallets holding ETH, BTC, SOL, and BNB. One victim reported losing $300,000 within minutes after authorizing a transaction, with funds routed to multiple attacker-controlled addresses. PeckShield initially estimated losses at $6 million, while Trust Wallet later confirmed around $7 million stolen across hundreds of wallets. The attack coincided directly with the Chrome Web Store update, impacting desktop users only, while the mobile app remained unaffected. Security firm SlowMist warned of a potential supply chain compromise, suggesting malicious code was injected upstream. Analysis of the compromised extension revealed a JavaScript file named 4.82.js, disguised as post-hog analytics. The obfuscated script activated during seed phrase import and silently exfiltrated sensitive data, including recovery phrases. Stolen data was sent to api.metricstrustwallet.com, a domain registered only days earlier and designed to mimic official Trust Wallet infrastructure. Public WHOIS records confirmed the domain had no legitimate connection to Trust Wallet. Attackers also launched parallel phishing campaigns, using domains such as fixtrustwallet.com to lure victims into entering seed phrases. The phishing domains shared a common registrar, indicating coordinated malicious operations. Trust Wallet acknowledged the breach on December 25, confirmed it was limited to version 2.68.0 and urged users to disable the extension and upgrade to version 2.69, the only safe release. Trust Wallet pledged full refunds, warned users against unofficial DMs, while Binance co-founder Changpeng Zhao hinted at possible insider involvement as investigations continue amid $3 billion in crypto hacks reported in 2025. 2. Critical LangChain vulnerability. Let attackers exfiltrate sensitive secrets from AI systems. A critical vulnerability in LangChain's core library, tracked as CVE 2025-680-SCIG64, allows attackers to exfiltrate sensitive environment variables and potentially achieve code execution via deserialization flaws. The issue was discovered by a Kyoto security researcher and patched just before Christmas 2025. The flaw affects LangChain Core, one of the most widely used AI frameworks, with hundreds of millions of downloads. The vulnerability stems from the dumps and dumped functions failing to escape user-controlled dictionaries containing the reserved LC key. The LC key is used internally to mark serialized LangChain objects, enabling attackers to manipulate serialization behavior. This flaw leads to deserialization of untrusted data, CWE 502, when LLM outputs or prompt injections influence fields like additional quargs or response metadata. The issue is triggered in common LangChain flows such as event streaming, logging, and caching, where serialization-deserialization cycles occur automatically. A CNA-assigned CVSS score of 9.3 rates the vulnerability as critical, with 12 vulnerable patterns identified. Affected patterns include Astream Events, V1, and Runnable, Astream Log, among others. The researcher identified the flaw while auditing AI trust boundaries, tracing it to deserialization sinks and a missing escape in serialization logic. The vulnerability was reported via Hunter on December 4, 2025, acknowledged by LangChain the next day, and publicly disclosed on December 24, 2025. LangChain released patches in LangChain Core versions 0.3.81 and 1.2.5, which wrap LC-containing dictionaries safely. The patches also disable secrets from IGNV by default, which had previously allowed direct environment variable leaks. Attackers could exploit the flaw by crafting prompts that instantiate allow-listed classes such as Chat Bedrock Converse, enabling SSRF with environment variables embedded in request headers. LangChain Scale magnifies the risk with 847 million total downloads, pp.tech, and 998 million downloads in the last month, Piperstats, prompting experts to urge immediate upgrades, dependency audits, and careful treatment of LLM outputs as untrusted. 3. China-linked evasive Panda ran DNS poisoning campaign to deliver MIGBot malware. A China-linked advanced persistent threat, APT, has been attributed to a highly targeted cyber espionage campaign, leveraging DNS poisoning to deliver the MIGBot backdoor. The attacks targeted victims in Turkey, China, and India, according to findings published by Kaspersky. The activity was observed between November 2022 and November 2024 and attributed to evasive Panda, also known as Bronze Highland, Daggerfly, and Storm Bamboo, a group active since at least 2012. Kaspersky said the group primarily conducted adversary-in-the-middle (ITM) attacks, selectively poisoning DNS responses for specific victims. The attackers deployed loaders to specific locations and retrieved encrypted malware components from attacker-controlled servers triggered by DNS requests. Evasive Panda has a history of DNS poisoning, with ESET reporting in April 2023 that the group delivered Trojanized Tencent QQ installers to an NGO in mainland China. In August 2024, Velexity revealed the group compromised an unnamed ISP to distribute malicious software updates via DNS poisoning. ESET recently identified 10 China-aligned threat groups using ATM poisoning, including Luoyu, Black Tech, The Wizards APT, Blackwood, Plush Damon, and Font Goblin. In the Kaspersky-documented attacks, victims were lured with fake software updates, including for Sohu, a video streaming application from Sohu. The malicious update was delivered from p2p.8d.sohu.com, CN, which Kaspersky believes was redirected via DNS poisoning to an attacker-controlled IP address. Additional campaigns used fake updaters for IQIYI Video, IO-Bit Smart Defrag, and Tencent QQ. The attack chain deployed an initial loader that executed shellcode, which fetched an encrypted second-stage payload disguised as a PNG image from dictionary.com after DNS manipulation. Victims were redirected to attacker infrastructure based on geolocation and ISP, and HTTP requests included the Windows version number to tailor payload delivery. The second-stage loader relied on a sideloaded libpython 2.4 DLLL, decrypting payloads stored in perf.dat using a custom hybrid of XOR, DPAPI, and RC5 encryption. The final payload was a modular Megibot implant injected into vciso-au, capable of file theft, keylogging, clipboard monitoring, audio recording, and credential harvesting, enabling long-term stealthy persistence. Ransomware victims: Italy, Vplastic, manufacturing, plastic compounds; Austria Hindenburger, GmbH, construction, building and waterproofing; Germany, Ruhrpumpen, manufacturing, industrial pumps and equipment; United States Progressive Laboratories, Inc., healthcare, nutritional supplements; Thailand Bangchak Corporation, energy, oil and gas. Final note from vciso-au. Australia and New Zealand remain relatively untouched this week, but the global threat landscape continues to shift. Critical infrastructure, software supply chains, and endpoint security are under siege. Ensure your cybersecurity program is both proactive and verifiable. By Yeswanth Bodhidar.